The initial observation done as part of your flash tour should confirm that only authorized personnel have access to the area. Note the general condition of the equipment and show that the staff is documenting required tests and monitoring in accordance with the facility schedule. The amount of space provided and the design of water treatment rooms may vary from center to center. However, all water treatment rooms must display a schematic that identifies each of the treatment system components and the water system piping configuration. These enable the staff to follow the flow path of the water as it moves through the treatment system. All system components and piping must be labeled and correspond to what is illustrated in the schematic. In addition to posting signs warning that access to the water treatment room is restricted and identifying the system components, your survey observation must verify that there are 2 carbon tanks and document that the chlorine-chloramine tests are being performed prior to each patient shift or every 4 hours, and that the reagents used to test the water have not expired, and that the test methods in use are appropriate for testing purified water. While all water treatment rooms will not be configured alike, the equipment you will observe as part of your survey includes 2 carbon filtration tanks, other tanks as required by the system manufacturer, filters, sample ports, gauges, and reverse osmosis, RO, or deionization systems. The proper removal of free chlorine and chloramine from the water used for dialysis is necessary to protect hemodialysis patients from red cell hemolysis, as well as to prevent degrading some types of reverse osmosis dialyzer membrane materials. Your observation of the water treatment area should confirm that the water treatment system includes 2 carbon absorption tanks or 2 banks of tanks, sample ports following each of the tanks, and gauges to monitor the flow of water through those tanks. Proper removal of chlorine and chloramines from dialysate water is affected by multiple factors. Routine and thorough testing ensures that the carbon absorption beds are functioning correctly. Treatment center staff can ensure patient safety only through water sample testing and close monitoring of the carbon absorption bed performance. These tests should be performed at the beginning of each treatment day and prior to the start of each patient shift. If there are no set patient shifts, testing should be performed approximately every 4 hours. Test results are required to be recorded in a testing log. Your survey of the water treatment area should include a review of the testing logs. The logbook should document the test dates and times, who performed the tests, and the results. Once it is purified, the now dialysis quality water must be mixed with chemicals to create a dialysate which corresponds as nearly as chemically possible to the patient's blood plasma. Dialysate is customarily prepared from 2 concentrates: the bicarbonate concentrate, which contains sodium bicarbonate, and the acid concentrate, which contains all electrolytes, acetic acid, and sometimes glucose. Serious patient reactions or death can occur if the dialysate is prepared incorrectly or if a mixing machine has malfunctioned. One question you might choose to ask the technician is, what tests are done to ensure that the proper concentration of acid or bicarbonate is achieved? Dialysis centers have the option of preparing these concentrates by batch using a mixing machine, or they may prepare smaller quantities using mixing jugs. No matter which method is used to prepare the concentrate, the sodium bicarbonate concentration is unstable and highly susceptible to bacterial contamination. Once prepared, the facility must use the entire batch of bicarbonate within the manufacturer's prescribed time limits. As you survey the facility, you will not only be observing to ensure that the dialysate preparation area is orderly, the equipment operational and in good working order, but you will check label dates, note when packages of concentrate mixes were opened, and to make certain they are not expired. In addition to being susceptible to contaminations, the acid and bicarbonate concentrate solutions are highly corrosive. Your survey tour should confirm that the facility's mixing system equipment is designed and maintained to help prevent corrosion development. Your environmental tour and observations of the dialysate mixing area should also confirm that dialysate storage containers, as well as mixing equipment and delivery system, are functioning properly, cleaned regularly, and operated in accordance with the manufacturer's recommendations. Reviewing the maintenance logs and verifying the preparation instructions and expiration dates on chemical supply labels can confirm that the facility is following manufacturer's instructions and is compliant with regulatory requirements. Daily preparation of dialysate also requires that the dialysis treatment center store sufficient quantities of the chemical ingredients on site. As you survey the supply storage area, it is important to make certain that the stored chemicals are kept at the proper temperature, have not expired, and that the material safety data sheets, MSDS, are available.